Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, and I believe this is going to be part 4 of my makeup inventory. My name's Whitney, and thank you so much for watching me go through my inventory. If you like this video, if you liked all my other inventory videos, go ahead and click that subscribe button below and catch all my future videos. So let's just go ahead and jump right into this because there is so much. So today I'm gonna do some eye products. This right in front of me is my eyeshadow primers, but right now I have 2 in use. I have the Urban Decay Original Eyeshadow Primer Potion. As you can tell, I've used quite a bit of it. I'm not going to show you the back because this is in my project pan, but I do get quite a good bit of use out of this, and I do like the Original Urban Decay Primer Potion. I have found that as I'm getting older, this is a little drier, and I actually don't feel like I need eyeshadow primers all that much. I just use them because I have them. I think concealers do just as well for me, but that's a whole nother tangent. So this one, and then I also have the, oh, and I did purchase this, the Urban Decay one. This is the Too Faced Glitter Glue Eyeshadow Primer. I got this in gratis from Sephora. Where's that G? Oh, there it is right there. It's hard to say, but I got this in gratis. I do like this. It does help glitters and shimmers stay on the lid, so I do like this. I'd probably buy maybe the NYX or a cheaper version. I don't know if I would buy this one. So those are in use, and then I have some backups. Of course, I have the Urban Decay backup. I have a full size of the eyeshadow primer potion, and I have a travel size of the eyeshadow primer potion. I purchased both of these. This is the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. I got this in gratis the same time I got the glitter glue. I believe they've since reformulated or repackaged, so I think, or this might have been the new packaging, I'm not sure, but I did get this in gratis. This is the Elizabeth Mott Thank Me Later Eyeshadow Primer. I have not used this. I believe I got this in like an Ipsy bag, which tells you how long I've had it because I have not been subscribed to Ipsy in so long, but it's just a travel size and hopefully I'll get through it one day. Next up is the Smashbox 24-Hour Photo Finish Eyeshadow Primer. This is a travel size, and I believe this came in one of the, I think I bought an eyeshadow palette and this came with it, I believe. Otherwise, it was like a free gift or something like that. So I know I didn't purchase it. I know it wasn't gratis, so it was one of those things. This is a Très Chic eyeshadow primer. It's actually a concealer crayon, a mini concealer crayon, but I figured I would use it as an eyeshadow primer. It's just this very basic color, and figured concealer would help to conceal the veins in my eyes, and it would be a good eyeshadow base. Lastly, I have this Jessie Girls, oh, and I think I got that Très Chic pencil in an Ipsy bag. And lastly, I have this Jessie Girls eyeshadow primer. This is also something that I got in an Ipsy bag, which means it is super old. Again, I think it's a travel size, but it looks like a lot of products, so hopefully one day I'll get use out of it. Again, I don't think eyeshadow primers are completely necessary, but I will use them what I have, and probably won't purchase any going forward. So let's go ahead and count these up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9 eyeshadow primers. Okay, next up on this journey is my single eyeshadows. So I do want to make a quick note that I have Z palettes like this that have a bunch of things in them. If they have just eyeshadows in them, I'm considering that an eyeshadow palette. If they have things like blushes and bronzers and highlights and eyeshadows and all kind of stuff in them, I'm considering this a face palette. So I just wanted to make that clear that I do have what we've considered single shadows, but they're in palettes, and I'm going to consider those palettes in my collection. So these are strictly what I have as single eyeshadows contained in themselves. I hope that that makes sense. So now going through my eyeshadow singles and palettes, I'm not going to go through each individual one. I'm just going to do more of a generic because I have so many eyeshadows. It is absurd. I may touch base on a few of them, but I'm not going to go individually when I get into my singles and my palettes and all of that. So let's just jump into it. I have 4 of these Ulta shadows. These were on sale at Ulta. They were clearanced out. I'm currently working on 1, and I have 3 in backup. 2 creamy shades and 1 medium brown tone shade. The next I have these Milani shadows right here. These are beautiful formula. These are the Bella Eyes powder eyeshadow, and they're all the same formula. They're just a very creamy, buttery gel powder formula, and I actually got all of these on sale at the Dollar Tree for $1, which is why I bought them all. So I have plenty of different colors: purples, teals, blue, gray, purple. So I don't get enough use out of them. They're a beautiful formula and I need to use them more. Next, I have this 100 Point Perk from Sephora. This is in the shade Queen for a Day. And this is a beautiful black shimmery gunmetal type eyeshadow, and I believe I got this as a 100 Point Perk. I have some L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadows. These are the potted shadows. These used to be really popular on YouTube, and so I purchased them. I don't get enough use out of them, but hopefully one day you'll see that as a recurring theme with my eyeshadows. I don't get enough use out of any of them. I purchased all of these as well. I also purchased these two Clinique Pop shadows. These are the ones with the flower design in them. I purchased these at Sephora, and I believe when I had my employee discount, I don't think they were like on super sale or anything. These are really pigmented and extremely creamy and beautiful. This is a gift with purchase. It's an Anastasia shadow, and this is in the shade Rose Gold. I've never opened it. It's a beautiful color, but you know, I probably have something like it. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and put this in my giveaway bin as well. So I'm gonna set this aside from my giveaway bin. This is a shadow that I got in, Glossy Box. Gosh, I forgot I even subscribed to them. Wow, that's crazy. So this is called Glossy Mauve, and I don't think I've ever used this. So, yep, there you go. This is a Lancome eyeshadow. It's a brown eyeshadow. It's got a little bit of shimmer in it. I believe I got this a free gift, but I'm really not sure how or why. I know it wasn't gratis because there's no G on it, but I have no idea really where this shadow came into my life. These are NARS eyeshadows, and they're actually both in the shade Himalayan. So I bought gift sets and they came with these in them, and I have two. I think one is broken. Yeah, I've used this one, and this one's kind of broken, but I've actually swatched both unknowingly, so I don't feel right giving it away, or maybe I'll see if someone in my family wants it, but right now I'm just keeping both. And lastly, I have these Christian Dior eyeshadow pots. These are both gratis from Sephora. This is a matte pink, and this is a shimmery, what color? It's in Mirror. It's like a shimmery gold champagne, and these are beautiful. I like the shimmer better than the matte. It's called the Dior Show Fusion Mono eyeshadow. So these are really good. I love the shimmer. The matte one I use on occasion, but the shimmer one is really beautiful. That'll be it for my eyeshadows, so let me just go ahead and count them out for you guys.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24.
24 single eyeshadows, and I'm going to keep this one on the side for my giveaway. So happy with that at the moment. The next category is going to be my eyeshadow sticks. One that doesn't quite fit into the stick category is going to be this Milk Makeup right here. This is a more of a liquid pigment eyeshadow, but I use this as a base, so that's why it's in this category. So let's just jump right into it, and we can start with the Milk. This is the Milk Makeup Eye Pigment, and this is in the shade Silent Disco. I got this in a some sort of gift set, I believe. I think I had two of them and I got rid of one of them. I'm not quite sure, but this pigment is really nice. You just need a little bit. That it goes a long way, and it basically sets and does not move. So I really like this pigment. This is a Bobbi Brown Longwear Cream Shadow Stick in the shade Golden Pink. This is a good base color, and as you guys know, I'm working on a champagne-y tone right now, so these I can go through, I wouldn't say quickly, but I can get good use out of them. When I have once I use one up, I can move right into these kind of champagne, rosy, beautiful golden tones. I have 3 from Trishik. Now this is actually a highlighter stick, but it's a mini highlighter stick, and I don't really use cream highlighters, so I decided that this would be good for eye use. I think it's perfect to fit on my eyelid, so that's why I have it in this category, and that is in the color Maldives Luminescent. So, and like I said, it's a highlighter stick. These two are actually going to be eyeshadow crayons, not highlighters. So this one's going to be an Aspen Pine, which is a nice rich green, and this is in Pink Pearl, which is that beautiful natural luminescent color. I don't know if I'll get as much use out of the green one, but that pink one will definitely be easy to use. And it always trips me out at the packaging because it looks like they're open, but they're not. That's just how the cap is. So 3 of those Trish sequins. And if I'm butchering that, sorry. These are the Sephora brand. They are waterproof eyeliner crayons. This is the one that's currently in my project pan. It's that beautiful champagne tone. Like I said, love it. These stay, they set, they don't move, they last all day. And I have pink, teal, this bronzy purple shade, and a bright cobalt blue on top of that champagne tone. So these I really love. And I'm not telling y'all if I purchased these. So all 3 of these came in Ipsy bags. The Bobbi Brown was gratis, purchased, and I purchased all of the Sephora ones. This was something that also came in an Ipsy bag, I believe. This is another highlighter stick, and it is, let's see, the brand So Susan. Is that what it says? So Susan, and it says Statement Skin highlighting crayon, but again, because of the mini size of it, I thought that it would be a great tone for my eyelids. Sorry if it sounds like I'm out of breath. I really don't know what's going on. I have 2 of these e.l.f. pencils. This is a like midnight blue, and this is a purple. The cap broke off on this side, so it still works, so I use it. I bought these. They were like $2 each, so I just like to have the dark colors on hand in case I need them for a smoky look. The last 2 that I have are from Laura Mercier. So I have this kind of champagne pearly one, and then I have this darker purple one as well. This darker one was in a gift set that I just kept, and then this smaller one may have been like a 100-point perk. I don't see a G on it, so I don't think it was gratis, but I'm not sure exactly how I came into possession of it. So for all of my eyeshadow sticks, let's go ahead and count them up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
15 eyeshadow sticks. So remember how I told you in one of my first videos that I find products later on that belong in a certain category? Well, that just happened. This is the What's Up from Benefit. This is actually a highlighter, but it is a mini. So I use this as an eyeshadow base, as an eyeshadow stick. So I'm also going to count this in that categories. So I had 15, so now it's going to be 16. Okay, so we're going to wrap up this inventory video with my glitters and pigments. So I have more glitters and pigments than I will ever go through in my entire life. I have a lot of makeup that I will probably never go through, but these are fun and I do use them on occasion, so I will, try to use them up the best of my ability, but as we all know, pigments and glitters are very difficult to use up. So let's just get started and go through these. Up front, I have 4 Ulta pigments. And as you can tell, they are in a bunch of different colors. I have a white, a cream, a blue, and a green. I got these on sale from Ulta, and these are just an eyeshadow pigment. I don't get very much use out of them, but they are pretty, and so I probably should use them more, as I've probably said a million times in these inventory videos. I have a NYX glitter, and if you can see the reflectiveness, it is beautiful, but glitter is not something that I wear on an everyday basis. In fact, I don't know that I've ever worn this glitter. It is beautiful, and maybe since it's the holidays coming up, I will get more use out of this. Or maybe I should pull a glitter into one of my project pans so that way I can use at least a little bit of it, but this is a beautiful NYX glitter, and I did purchase this. I have 2 of these glitters, and I bought these from Sally's Beauty Supply. It's a brand called Bitsy. I think they were only like $1, and this is a beautiful blue, and this is a purple. The reflective is hard to see, but it's like a lavender purple, and these are pretty. I've used these a little bit, but again, glitters, you don't see much use. So this is a Too Faced glitter, and is it a shade Nude Beam? And I got this, I believe, when I bought the Too Faced, gosh, it was with a palette that I bought. I can't remember it. If any of y'all know what palette that was, I know I have a Too Faced palette, and I think this glitter came with that. And then I have a Sephora glitter, and this is actually, you have the primer on top, and then you have the glitter underneath, and this is just, this is just a beautiful white glitter. I have used this quite a bit, but again, you can't really tell. This was the first glitter that I purchased a while back, and I do enjoy it. These are all MAC pigments, so I decided that I was going to buy a copper. It's beautiful, and I love the way it looks. So I bought the big one, right? Thinking, oh, I'll use it. I'll buy the big one. After I bought this and used it a few times, I realized I will never go through this ever. And so when I wanted different pigments, I decided to go with the minis. So I have this purple, I have this rose, and I have the brown, the blue brown. And I never use these, so these definitely need to come out in a Shop My Stash. After I bought those MAC pigments, I found these NYX pigments. I'm not going to pick those up, but, and I was thinking I could do like a comparison. The NYX pigments are okay, but they take a lot more building and they're not as vibrant as the MAC pigments. So I got these for very inexpensive, like, I don't know, maybe $1, a couple dollars for each one of those. And that's why I bought them. So I have quite a few. I've only actually used a couple of them. I prefer the MAC ones better, even though they're a little more expensive. So these are some glitter liners. This one is from Sephora, and this is actually like a mascara and glitter liner in one. I have had this a while. This is probably one of my oldest glitter liners, and I've gotten quite a bit of use out of it, as you can see. And then these two are from Urban Decay, the heavy metal glitter liners. These are awesome, and I've actually gotten quite a bit of use out of this one as well. This one's in Distortion, and this one is in Midnight Cowboy. So I actually really love the glitter liners, and I think they last a long time, and they're really great to add accents to eyeshadow looks. I have these three Stila glitter shadows. I bought all of these when they were on sale at Ulta. I have, let's see, Sea Siren, Kitten Karma, and Golden Goddess. So I thought these three were the best. These two are definitely very wearable, easy to wear. This one's just a little more fun. And I need to use these because I heard that these dry out pretty quickly. So lastly, I have this duo from Revlon. This is the Revlon Photo Ready Eye Art. And this is in the shade Peach Prism, I think. It's kind of scratched off right there, Peach Prism. So you get an eyeshadow cream and then your glitter. So I just count this as a glitter because every time I use this, I use this. And I've had this a while. It lasts. It's still nice and like moist inside. It hasn't dried out. You can tell I've used it quite a bit. And they have a bunch of colors, but this was the most wearable and this is the one I bought. So let's go ahead and count up these pigments and glitters.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27.
27 glitters and pigments that I will probably never go through all of them, but that's okay. Thank you guys so much for watching these inventory videos. Again, let me know what you have. Let me know what you're using and tips and tricks and all that good stuff. I hope you guys really like this video and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.